Not every menu item you won't find it.
Okay.
You will find the chana masala the way I cook at my house.
Yes.
The I had a few military friends here, and they move out.
Yes.
And I swear to God, they have called me Tariq. We went to Pakistani restaurants. We went to Indian restaurants.
Yes.
Their chana masala is not what you cook. So I never worked at any restaurant.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. So you didn't like come here and you started off as what are the chefs called?
Were you not paying attention earlier when you said
But hold on, man. This is for content, though.
No, he wasn't a sous chef.
Yeah, sous chef.
Yes.
Okay, so you didn't start off as a sous chef nowhere at all, ever.
Nope.
Oh, good Lord. Just all your mama.
His mama
Just
taught.
Mama taught me the basics.
Oh, good Lord.
And I love to eat too. So I had this flavor I wanted off of any item I cook. And I just kept adding stuff, like even at the house, not saying anything bad, but when my wife cooks, she cooks better than me.
Oh, okay.
But when she finishes the dish, she's like, all right, the food is ready. You want to go see if you want to add anything? And I don't know if it's a good thing to say or not, but when I open the lid, I can tell, all right, I need to add this.
Does she know that you go behind her and
well,
add?
now she's going to know. But I don't do it.
Well, we're not going to tell her.
Okay.
They'll edit that out.
Exactly.
Mostly it's like perfect. But she adapted to that food too.
Yeah.
Like, we would have all American food in the beginning, like mac and cheese, but she would cook home,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But now she loves it. Like we discovered that Asian shop on Cushman. They have
Yes.
the vegetables.
Yes.
I was missing.
Yes.
They're great there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walmart
Yeah.
fruits don't even have some of the special.
Like lemongrass. You can't find lemongrass anywhere.
Oh, so they do have it there?
They do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Fresh.
lemongrass.
Okay.
Yeah, they have stuff. Sometimes I don't even know. I take a picture and send it to my sisters and mom. I was like, hey, what is this? And is this my favorite vegetable? They're like, yes. I said, how do you cook? Because, vegetables are, when you're cooking them, there's way, you got to peel the skin off. Do you boil it first or
Right.
not? Is it going to be hard or not?
Right.
So they kind of, tell me, all right, you do this and then boil it with salt and stuff. And so they have good stuff in there.
Yes, they do. I go there quite frequently myself.
Yeah, I go there once a week.
Yeah, and then so my other go-to is the Asian market.
Mimi's, right?
No, not Mimi's, the one that's right over here.
Oh, the one on
Bye.
Aurora.
yeah, it's like right next to Mustard.
Oh, yes. It's literally like right across the bridge.
Huh.
I,
Okay.
I saw it like
Slightly that
3
way.
weeks ago, and my wife want to go there so bad. But
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
do it. They've
haven't
got some
gotten
good stuff in there
chance to
too.
go, yeah.
Yeah, so they've got some good stuff in there too, like spices and everything. But it's probably comparable to the one off of Cushman.
Okay.
But it's still worth a trip to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really want to go there, but
Yeah,
maybe
because
tomorrow
you
time.
never know what you may find
Right.
hidden back up in there.
I'm thinking it's too bad we don't have like a Mexican market up here. Mm-hmm. You ever been one of those? The really good ones, they always seem to have like tamales and sell it on the side.
Yeah.
Really good. But,
When you travel too, it's fun. Like when you go to different places,
Yes.
you always, can bring some spices back or
Yeah.
like some sort of little hidden gem, something authentic to like bring to your kitchen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When the restaurant burned down, I was having second thoughts of doing something else.
Oh, really?
Maybe a little convenience store, like they call them the Gandhi bars on the
Yeah.
East Coast and stuff.
Yeah.
And I reached out to Shell and other, companies if I can have that with a little deli of Spice It Up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of how Kentucky Fried Chicken started.
Right.
I mean, he owned a gas station and he just started making fried chicken on the side. selling to
Right
truckers.
on, yep.
That's how you got Kentucky Fried Chicken. So
Huh.
That.
Okay. All
In
right.
the meantime, my people would keep texting me, hey, what do you need help with? Not in the business point of view, but hey, do you need any help? I would be like, you know what? People know me from Spice It Up.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
going to go back into it.
Yes.
So all the insurances and everything settled down in September. October 2023.
Yeah.
And then the next couple months, I looked hard, but I couldn't do anything. Couldn't find a building or anything.
Right.
Then went and bought this.
Right. Right.
And kind of built it.
Wow. Well, look here. We are glad that you decided to come back because, I could tell that everybody, and I can say we all missed you
Yeah.
when you posted up the first time off of Van Horn. And people were sending pictures and posting pictures of all the people that are in line, just waiting. I was like, "Oh man, the line is too long. I got to get there earlier."
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had people in that parking lot.
That's a good
since 4
feeling.
or
I
5
know it
a.m.
is.
Yeah. And they're like, "Tariq, we're here. When are you coming out?" But I was cooking, and then I texted everybody at 11.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
And that day, I don't talk about my business much.
Right.
The way I designed this myself.
Yeah.
Where to put stuff. It took me a month. Cut little pieces of papers. And
Okay, now so let's give a shout out to who built it for you. So who built it for you? Local or out of state?
Some stuff we did it where I bought it from.
Okay.
Because it was cheap.
Yep.
But then when I brought it up here,
Yes.
man, I went through such a hard time when I was bringing this. We'll go to that later.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then when we came up here, it was still cold,
Yeah.
and I didn't have a shop or anything to put it in this big truck.
Right.
Then as soon as I found a shop in February, I have a few friends.
Mm-hmm.
They would be there every day.
Yes.
Like, what do we need?
Yes.
What do we need? How do we do it?
Yes.
Quality sales helped me a lot
Nice.
because I was running low on money.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Tariq, we know you."
Shout out to Quality Sales.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I'm buying stuff from them only.
Yes.
They're local.
Yes.
They bought all my equipment.
Ooh. Okay.
They were like, "Don't pay us now. When you start up,
Ooh.
slowly,
Nice.
slowly keep paying us." And
Nice.
we did that.
Nice. It pays to be a good, positive person because good things come back at you when that happens.
So with a mechanic, I took this to go over everything before I open.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Tariq, I don't know you. You don't know me, but I heard about you." And I said, "I heard about you too.
Yeah.
You're a good person. That's why I came here." He's like, "Don't pay me anything. Pay me when you start up."
Oh, that's a
And
blessing.
at that, people doing this to me, my eyes just started.
Yeah.
That inside that. Look at me from Pakistan
Right.
in the north, last frontier.
Right.
And people are doing this to me.
Right. Right.
So people helped me a lot.
Yeah.
And, it's Fairbanks.
Yeah, exactly,
it's a
exactly.
Fairbanks thing.
It's a Fairbanks thing, and as a testament to how being a positive person is, right? A lot of times in my messages, or like when I meet people on the street, "Oh yeah, you're Tilden. How come you never do a negative review?" No, it's not about that, right? It's not about being negative. Okay, so if at any time I'd ever been served anything that was poor quality, I'm going to pull the owner aside and talk to that person or the manager face to face. I'm not going to blast them all over social media.
Absolutely.
So here's another thing with that too. As a small business owner, I'm not going to blast Spice It Up, right? Food truck. "Hey, Tariq, you need some more T-shirts?" the next day. Because that's not how it works. That's not how it works. So, yeah, because people are like, "Well, no, it's not about being negative."
You brought that point up. I am not going to name them or mention them, but a couple of businesses have closed down because of a couple, 2, 3 negative reviews.
Oh, really?
Social media, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So, like you said, you reach out to the owner or the cook and
Right.
tell them, "Hey, this is missing this or this is wrong."
Or it was cold or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they don't fix it,
Yeah,
give them another shot or not.
right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everyone has a
small-
bad day.
It's a small town. We don't need to be negative on each other.
Right. Exactly.
Everybody's hustling, doing the best they can to survive.
Yes.
See, I did this truck the whole winter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's the farthest North American food truck who ran all year long.
I was
Yes.
going to ask you about that because a lot of food trucks, you just see them mostly in the summer. There's more of a rotation because
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't really know how they work, but
Yeah.
the generator, maybe it's too cold. So for, November
Yeah.
through February or March, nobody's running. But yeah, I've noticed you were here all winter.
Yeah, and I have a great small crew. I shouldn't call them crew. They're like my family.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They've been with me since the restaurant time.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Okay.
I had new people come and go, and but I'm blessed to have these 3-4 people.
Yeah.
Winter in Fairbanks, Alaska, for a food truck, it's not fun.
Right.
Especially because if you're a legit food trucker, you gotta have water on
Yeah.
the truck. You have fridges. Fridges stop working around 28 or something degrees. Compressors and everything just kind of slowly stop working.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
but when it's 0 degrees, I just put the food outside.
Yeah, this is Alaska. That's how we roll up here. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Done that before.
Me too.
So I had a couple heaters installed in it. Modified it ourselves. Installed longer hoses. We kind of babied it to, at times I would have 3 people in the truck, so I had 2 heaters with dual hoses. So just to hit their feet,
Yeah.
because the floor starts talking to you after 2-3 hours of work
Really?
outside.
Yeah.
It just gets into your soul,
Yeah.
and it creeps up until the knees. Yep. From waist up,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
because but the exhaust you gotta play with it.
You're right. Right.
You don't want the condensation to build up.
Right.
But I learned it from doing my first food truck.
Right. Right. Right.
What challenges I went through, and all of a sudden that was so quick. In I did it for a year and a half, and I got in a restaurant. So that taught me how to what are the challenges. And,
Right.
So heating pads underneath the water.
Right.
Still, it doesn't help. The outlet for the soap water,
Yeah.
it freezes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then I couldn't do it in my yard, so I had to buy a shop.
Right.
Not
right.
buy, sorry, lease.
Right. Right.
So it goes in, it thaws out at nighttime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything is good.
Nice.
It's morning.
Nice, nice. That's a blessing, bro. I'm gonna tell you what though. So the most amazing thing though is I'm sitting here and I'm sitting across from you, and so I've heard your backstory, a little bit of your backstory. We're gonna get into a little bit more of your backstory.
Okay.
But like you're living the American dream, brother. Like you came from Pakistan. You came over. I mean, you worked AT&T. You worked, and so what was your first?
Walmart was my first job.
Walmart.
5 years.
Walmart.
5 years.
AT&T manager, right? Manager AT&T.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! And now here we are
Spice it up.
at Spice It Up, and we're talking foodie stuff.
I don't know. Working at Walmart, you must have seen some weird stuff.
We had fun times. I don't even want to talk about it. So my English, I went to an English convent school. It was Irish faculty, right? Our principal and teachers. So I want to go upsta.
Yeah.
It was different accent, and then I come to America.
So you learned English with an Irish accent?
A little bit of Irish accent with the Pakistani English, like "Thank you for calling AT&T," and then it mixed up there. So on my
Look here! I wasn't gonna go there, man. I wasn't gonna go there.
I'm being upfront. I say what is right here. So Walmart, I would help anybody.
Yeah.
And I kind of memorized the whole store.
Yeah,
I was, in it, like America,
yeah.
Lady with 2-3 daughters and kids, they come and I'm working in produce. That was my first year here. And she's like, where can I find a can opener? So I said, can't open what? She started laughing. Where can I find a can opener? I said, can open her who? What? How? So my buddy is behind me and he's laughing. He's like, no, buddy, let's go. So we went and helped them out. And
Yeah.
they were just on the floor laughing, their daughters and everybody.
Yeah.
But then at AT&T, I got a severance package because I had a good gig going on, the food truck, and they were going to lay off another manager. I said, I am better off with Spice It Up and,
Right.
he can stay, I'll go.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So on my last day, all our associates, I was like a family and friends with them.
Yeah.
And they respected that, and
Yeah.
they would work hard because we worked on commission.
Right.
But if you are not nice, they don't care.
Right.
You can't fire them either because it's a union and,
Yeah.
long stories. But on my
Right.
last day, I was telling them, I said, you know what? Let me answer the phone.
Yeah.
Because, a lot of scams, thank
Right.
you for
Right.
and that was first thing. The phone rings and I answer. Thank you for calling AT&T. This is Arun Kumar. How can I help you? Oh my God! That guy said some words. I'm not gonna say it. Oh, not another fucking Indian. And he just slams the phone.
Oh wow.
He probably have gotten a couple of credit card calls in the morning and then I down and
Oh wow.
I
Wow.
can't forget that. Yeah.
Oh wow, man. That's
amazing.
insane, man. That's insane. Okay, so let's talk about where. Because I know those of us who come to Hoodoo, we know we could find you here, but Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week, where can you be found if people want to get their Spice It Up fix?
Sunday, I turn my phone off.
Okay.
Just have coffee.
Okay.
And just,
So Sunday's an off day.
off day, I just
Okay.
at home, sit in my window. If there's sun, sure, I just absorb it through
Yes.
the window. But then, I get up after 2-3 hours, do stuff around. I love cars.
Yeah.
So do you. I
Yeah.
see your car.
Yeah. Hey, look here. We're gonna be hitting switches. Like I'm gonna let you hit some switches with me this summer.
Yep.
Yeah,
We got
yeah.
it
We're
right.
gonna be hitting switches, baby.
Yep. I'll bring my car out too. I have a 73 Mach 1.
Oh, okay.
But I feel bad for it because it's just sitting there. I only drive it once a year.
Okay. Hey, look here. Give me the keys. I'll keep it
I'm
tuned
happy
for
to
you.
give it to you and make the best out of it. Yeah, so Sunday is I shouldn't call it a lazy day, but my day.
Right,
I stay
right.
home and do stuff inside or outside. And Monday, we start prep work,
Okay.
banking.
Okay. Now, so you're not set up at any locations
Not
on Monday. Okay. So prep day.
Because
Okay.
if I am in the truck, I'm married to this thing.
Got you. Yeah.
And I feel bad leaving them when it's busy.
Gotcha.
That, hey, I got to go to the accountant or I got to go to the bank. And
Mm-hmm.
so Monday, I do those things in the afternoon. I get my sleep on Sunday and Monday.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then from 2 or 3, we start doing the prep work.
Okay.
So I have fine-lined my business so much that anybody I hire can cook my food.
Oh, okay.
Can you hire me?
Let's go. Let's go.
But okay, wait a minute though. I want to be hired too, but like, do we have to sign like a disclosure? Like you can't take my recipes home and
I know.
Absolutely. You can learn the process, but the spice bags,
Yeah.
I put them in Ziploc bag every
Oh.
day.
So there's
Oh,
a
so-
secret recipe.
don't
so
know.
you blend your own
My own spices.
and they just follow the directions. They don't blend those spices.
No.
Oh,
No.
We're just gonna
Clever.
dump this bag into here.
clever. Clever. Yes.
For each 10 pounds of meat.
Oh.
Everything. That's why it's consistent every time you get each item.
Oh.
It has to be consistent.
So you're basically set up to franchise.
I have had a few people reach out to me since you asked.
Yeah.
2-3 of them. I watched the Founder movie and all that, the
Mm-hmm.
KFC movie, and I'm being careful with that.
Yeah.
kind of
True.
stuff.
True.
But lately, one of my buddies, he's in the military here, and he's retiring soon, and then he has some investors in Lower 48.
Right.
They have a plan. They already sent it to me.
Okay.
If it goes well, there might be 10 Spice It Up stores in the next 7 or 8 years.
Ooh-wee.
but I still haven't gotten a chance to go and meet my accountant. He's a good friend, Mike
Right.
from RJG.
Right.
He knows all that stuff. So I give him whatever I'm doing. I say, hey, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
What's the cons and pros?
Right.
Then he tells me, and then I discuss it with my wife, and then we come to a conclusion.
Right.
And then my lawyer, I have to get with him on it as well. So it's still there.
Right.
that opportunity.
Right.
But I told him, I said, Fairbanks is mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alaska is mine. You guys have no business here.
Yeah. 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 Exactly.
In the contract, they just mentioned Fairbanks, not Alaska. But I have to get back to them,
Yeah.
and the rest of they want to do it in Ohio and the Carolinas.
Wow.
But then they'll have a warehouse.
Oh, wow.
there. And I told them, I said, I watched movies and stuff, and
Yeah.
I don't want stuff like that happening to me. But the product, like the chicken, I don't advertise it. I'm glad it came out. But all my meats are halal meats.
Oh. Okay.
It's
okay.
kosher.
Yes.
It's humanly butchered, blood drained, no hormone or those stuff they give.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what the boxes and say, and
Right. Right.
it's more expensive than the Tyson meats or.
I
Right.
think you can tell. How it
Yeah.
tastes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Where do you get your lamb from?
It comes from lower 48.
Oh, it's
in
very
the beginning,
good. Very
I
good.
did it myself, but I couldn't do it because it got so busy.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was a food truck by myself,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like you see those Turkish or those doner kebabs they make.
Yeah.
They have 7, 8 people making one doner.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Right.
So
Right.
we get it from lower 48.
Nice.
It's all special order
Yeah.
meats
Yeah.
and quality kits.
Nice. Nice.
There's
nice.
so much thought that goes into your food process.
That's what I got a carpal tunnel. I don't like to go to doctors to open my body up and stuff. But
Right.
that's why I have a guy. He's doing all the chopping and stuff for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a lot of labor intense
Yeah.
involved in it. Like I tell people, they're like, hey, why don't you move in this building? I tell them, I said, hey, they didn't have a walk-in cooler. I was like, why do you need a walk-in cooler? I said, I just can't have frozen patties or fries just in bags sitting there.
Yeah.
It's all from scratch,
Yeah.
raw chicken,
Oh.
cut
Wow.
each single cube with hands,
Yeah.
each single cube of lamb with hands,
Right.
butter chicken, anything.
Right.
And we thaw 'em out the real way, like in the fridges.
Right.
So everything is dated and rotated.
Now, anybody seeking, when the time does come and you do decide to franchise out, anybody who wants to be franchised in, they would, so you would hold them to that standard, right?
Yep.
There would be no shortcuts. Well, I'm down here in Minnesota and I'm just going to go buy cubed frozen stuff.
You cannot.
Okay, good deal.
Each state will have a warehouse. It's gonna be under me.
Yes.
All the chicken, lamb is gonna be provided by me.
Oh, okay, okay.
Business deals.
Yeah. Yeah, that's smart. That's
People
smart.
who franchise too fast,
Yes.
just like there's a couple on the East Coast, they've franchised even out of the country. But I don't know how they make tzatziki with yogurt in packages. Or white sauce, I call it.
Right.
I took the raw vegetables, the cucumbers, out of my white sauce.
Right.
Because, vegetables can be the biggest salmonella.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
you know what? I noticed that. You're right.
Instead of-
You don't have cucumbers in.